Hey everybody, welcome to the Rayhart Rundown.
What's up?
Episode 92, that's what's up.
92.
So close.
1992.
So close.
That's what we should do.
What?
Well, that's what we should have started to do.
What? Just
the best thing that happened in that year.
I'm being attacked.
What was the best thing that happened in 92?
Hold on. I'm being attacked by
To you.
I'm being attacked by the background. Our background here. The backdrop is attacking me. Because the fans.
That's my fucking birthday streamers from like 3 months ago.
Yeah. I left him up. I left him up as a memorial. As a memorial.
As a
memorial birthday.
30.
So hey, every time you see them now, you're like, oh yeah, I'm older. I'm supposed to be more mature. It's a fucking lie.
Well, that didn't happen. Oh, my fucking beard comb. I was looking for this for like a week.
So yeah. Anyways, what were you saying?
What was the best thing? What was the best part of 1992 for you?
Oh jeez, it's all the freaking years blend together after 1980, whatever the fuck. Let's see. We left Spain in what? 91? Oh man, if we left Spain in 91, then
92 was a great year, huh?
92, 93 was amazing, bro. I'm not okay. Nothing against Spain. Let me clarify that. Nothing against Spain whatsoever. Spain was its own thing. It was its own experience in itself.
Yeah.
But
we lived in California.
But we lived in Central California.
Yeah.
And Central California. Think about this for just a minute.
In the 90s.
Yeah, early 90s, Central California. And your boy's in middle school. The best time ever. The best. I would go back to that day anytime. Like if there was a time traveling thing situation, where it's like, I think we've asked this question before. It was like, what point in your life would you go back to?
1992?
1991. I would have started from the beginning.
Right on. I was 2, so I don't really remember it. But there was like the fruit wars.
Yeah, we had fruit trees in the back. This is crazy, dude. We had fruit trees in the backyard.
Every single fruit tree.
There was like a nectarine tree. There was a nectarine, a plum, an orange, a peach tree.
Grapevines on the fence.
Grapevines on the fence. And there was tomatoes. There was a little. They didn't last long, but there was tomatoes for a little while. And we had all of those. And so what we would do, there was us kids. You were really young to be part of it. But me and Rachel and Grace would go in the backyard at dusk. You had to go at dusk. You couldn't go midday. You went at like the sun was going down. It was like the golden hour, like 6 o'clock, you know? It was California in 1992, 6 o'clock. Everybody's picturing like some shit from Baywatch. That's what it looked like. Whatever you picture in your head, yes. Okay? It was amazing. It doesn't matter how effed up it is right now. In my head, it'll always be amazing.
Yeah,
but
now it's all like covered in smog.
Yeah, it's like gross and
World War I.
But for whatever reason, in my head, it's still amazing. And we would go out we would go out in the backyard at dusk, and we would collect the fruit that had fallen for the day on the ground. Now we were in middle school and elementary school. Rachel and Grace were in elementary school. I was in middle school.
I was 2.
And you were 2. And as the sun went down and it became more difficult to see, we had this thing called Orange Wars, where you would literally yell out, "Orange Wars!" I don't know, I'm screaming to the microphone, but you would yell out "Orange Wars" and pitch the rotten, fallen on the ground fruit across the yard to try to hit your sibling. We weren't allowed to play the game, but we were not allowed to play, or we were not supposed to play Orange Wars while wearing any school clothes. You know what I'm saying? It was always like, go put on the raggedy, crappy clothes.
Yeah.
And like go out if you're going to go outside and do that. So we would go and, yeah, it was Orange Wars. So I remember collecting. Grace, the youngest of our sisters, was small enough to where she could climb up into the orange tree. And that was evil, okay?
Fucking launch.
Like I would stay like on the one time I'd be on the peach side, or Rachel would be on the peach side, and the orange tree was opposite that. So they were like opposite ends of the yard. But Grace would climb up the orange tree because she was small enough to, because orange trees have thorns. but she would climb up. I don't know, whatever. She'd shimmy up the tree, and she would pick them off. And we're like, Grace, you can't pick the oranges. Just grab the ones from the ground. And she's like, no, I want to get the orange ones. So she'd pick oranges. Here's the thing: rotten oranges go squish. Picked oranges,
non-ripe oranges.
Pick oranges go thud when they hit you. So when Grace would pick the oranges from the tree, those nights when we came in from playing the game, it's like coming back from like a paintball war. It's like bruises everywhere. But the plums were the worst. Rachel always had the plum tree. The plum tree was neutral. It was like kind of in the middle of the yard, not dead center, but like middle back. So it was like 3, kind of like a triangle situation.
And I just probably ran around everywhere.
And you just you weren't allowed. Well, because we would nail you. We told Mom too. We're like, if he comes out here, he's in. He's in the war. And Mom's like, yo, you're not going to hit him. I'm like, send him out. What happened? Watch what happened. Mom did it once, I think. And it wasn't even me that hit you. It was Grace. She was like, zing.
Of course it was.
Splack. She got
probably
you.
With an unripe orange.
Probably with a green orange.
Yeah.
And you were like, bling, down on your butt. And you were like, I don't want to play. And you turn around. But Rachel would get the plums. Rachel had the plum tree a lot of times. And Rachel would just pick up, because plums, the skin on a plum is a lot thinner. So it would squish quicker, and it would decompose faster. So she would just pick it up and huck. So the plum, the seeds of the plum, or the seed of the plum, or whatever, the worms in it, the bugs, whatever was coming at you in the darkness. Like if you got hit with that, you knew it, and it stunk. Every time we got done playing, it stunk because we would just throw rotten fruit all over the backyard. Then Dad would have to mow, and that would be underneath the mower, because Dad had a push mower. Underneath of the mower, it was like a Jackson Pollock painting. It was just everywhere. It was so bad. But yeah, that was if I had to go back to 91, I'd go back to 91 just because it was California. It was a fun time. Dad was coming down to the end of his military career. Yeah. So but when you live in California, at least you did in the early 90s when you lived in California, a lot of the cool new stuff would hit there first.
Right.
Like it was like New York, California, Seattle was becoming a thing because in the early 90s the Seattle grunge band thing was starting. So Seattle was starting to become a thing. And Miami was always a thing. So those 3 points are always good to get the cool new, as a kid, cool new toys or cool new clothing or whatever was always there first. But California for sure. I'd go back in a heartbeat. From time to time, I Google Earth our old house and check on it. I'm like, yeah, it still looks the same. I don't think the trees are there anymore, though. I think the trees are pulled out. But why? What about you? What year would you go back to? Let's not even say 1990, whatever. Let's just say what year, because clearly you wouldn't go back to being 2 years old, unless you would. I don't know. Would you go back to being 2 years old?
Yeah, and then try to convince Dad not to leave California.
Yeah, 2 years old, just scream. Ah! Here's the thing, on a side note, let's go back to just because you said that. When we were there for 2 years, and not only did I beg Mom and Dad not to leave California, to stay in California and not go to Florida, okay? Not only did I beg, I got my best friend at the time, parents involved, and agree to let me finish high school or start and finish high school in California. And Mom and Dad were like, no. Yeah. I was going to stay and do 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th grade in California.
Oh,
stay with my best friend's parents. Stay with them. Because my best friend's dad or stepdad or whatever owned a pharmacy, and his mom was like a X-ray tech, so it was just like, whatever. You know? Right. It was that type of situation. And he was an only child, so he was like, yeah. You know? And they were like, yeah, it's totally fine. They were like, it's cool. And Mom and Dad were like, no. To this day, I
You'd
still.
be in California.
Well, here's the thing. Oh yeah, no, I'd be in California. But not only that, but to this day, I still, and I don't know if I don't think they listen to the show, but mom and dad know that I still chap their ass about leaving California. And it's been, oh God, it's been what?
20 years.
30 years? 20 years?
Well, we left in 93, so 19 years.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. It's
Sorry.
been 20, it has to be 27 years.
I'm super tired today.
Yeah.
It's been 29 years.
20, I was going to say it was almost 30 years.
So, like, I was 2, so what am I, 22?
Yeah,
I
you wish.
No, if I could go back to any time.
Yeah, any time in your life or any age in your life.
Well, in high school, I was. Wow.
This is a tough one.
I
This
was,
is a tough one
I was
for you?
0 for high school with the ladies. So,
You were what? Say again?
like, not to change anything, just to enjoy my time again, right?
The phrase is start over. You have to. Let's just say here's the rule. You have to pick a time in your childhood. That means pre-18 to go back to and start again. Pick an age, and you start from there. So that means all the choices you made are gone, and you start from that age and start again.
I don't know. When did all of you guys move out? It was just me, mom, and dad. That day.
I don't.
That's the
did
day
Rachel
I
and
was-
Grace ever move out? I don't know.
Yeah.
Zing.
No. Yeah, because they.
How old were you?
Them and their significant
Were you in
others
high
all
school?
got an apartment. Yes.
So you were in high school. So you would go back to high school.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably take it back a little further. I'd probably go back to middle school.
So 1999.
Yeah. It's like 2000,
That's where you go to.
probably. I mean, being a kid was pretty bitchin', though.
The coolest part about growing up.
Because, like, you got to remember, though, is that it's like in the 90s, you know, I mean, when you guys were growing up, they just had to focus on the money that the military was giving you guys.
Oh, I'm not even talking about that.
I'm just saying, when I was growing up, Dad had the military money and the other money, and Mom had the money coming in. I got all the cool ass fucking toys.
True.
You had moved out when I was 7.
Yeah.
So
I was
then there was
gone.
one less mouth to feed. And when all of you guys moved out, we were going out to eat like 5 times a week, dude.
Mhm.
It was amazing. It was incredible. I
You-
really
I don't
wish
know
was
why
an
you.
only
I don't.
child.
I don't know why you're sitting here going. I can't believe, dude. I experienced all of that before Rachel was born. You understand that, right?
I'm just saying.
Like dad was in the military. Mom was working at Woolworths.
Sometimes I wish I was an only child.
I still wish I was an only child. So how's that?
My eyes.
we would have stayed in California if I was an only child.
Probably.
would have. It
Yeah.
would have been done deal. Actually, if I was an only child, it would have changed Dad's. I think it would have changed Dad's military career. I think it would have. I don't want to say it would altered it, but I want to say it would have changed things because we wouldn't have needed larger houses. We wouldn't have needed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it would have. Things would have been flexed differently.
Right.
They would have retired.
Dad would have taken that job at the remote base in the desert of Nevada.
Probably, and he would have retired way sooner.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have had to go and work another job and all that.
Yeah.
So things would have been different. Things would have been crazy. Things would have been different.
These
but-
would have been much better if me and my sisters were not born. Apparently.
Just saying. Just putting that out there. I know Rachel and Grace listen to this podcast, so they're fuming right now.
Yeah.
But these are all jokes. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fun. We have big Christmases, and that's the best. Hey, everybody, we'll take a minute here to talk about bubblybathandbody.com.
Yeah. Bubbly Bath and Body specializes in skincare products that are natural and plant derived. And they want to give you a product that you could trust that isn't harmful for your skin.
So if you're like us and you're looking for something more natural, and if you're looking for something to be more make better healthy decisions about the skincare products you use on your body, then definitely go to bubblybathandbody.com. But right now, when you go to bubblybathandbody.com, you can actually check out the Rayhart Rundown Collection. It's available. We have different packages on there that are discounted already for either men or women. They're named after, of course, stuff that we've talked about on our episodes. So these are exclusive for our fans. And then right now, you can actually use code RUNDOWN at checkout to get yourself 20% off of anything on the site, actually, but specifically
including the already discounted packages that you have. So you get an additional 20% off of an already discounted. And it's really great products. I use them every single day.
Yeah, you used to use their beard oil, right?
Every single day. Yeah. I'm wearing it right now.
Perfect. So check out bubblybathandbody.com. Time of year, period. The
Christmas. Oh my God. Speaking of,
go ahead.
So I have been, you know me, I use all natural soaps.
Yeah,
just hear me out. I know that's a weird fucking left turn, but hear me out on this. So I use all natural soap. I've been using Dr. Squatch, and now I'm moving over to our sponsor, Bubbly Bath and Body.
Right.
Well, I'm still using my last piece of Dr. Squatch soap.
Right, you're not gonna throw it away. You just finish it right.
And I've been using it for like 2 weeks now, and every time I use it, I'm like, this fucking smells familiar, and I can't pin it. I still, to this day, am having a little trouble pinning it, right? And like, it says bay rum. It's like coconut bay rum or whatever the fuck, right?
Okay. Then,
dude, the closest I have to recognizing the smell of this soap is it smells like the shop area of Cracker Barrel at Christmas time. Does that make any sense? Like,
no, but it does. It does and it doesn't.
Like,
it doesn't because it's supposed to smell like coconut. So how is it?
I don't know, but it doesn't. It smells
you've got
like
some kind of
Christmas time Cracker Barrel shop smell.
You've got some kind of fucked up memory of Cracker Barrel Christmas time.
I don't know. It's like I was like, no, because I was washing myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do I feel like I'm in the Christmas section at a fucking department store right now? And then I was like, how come I'm hungry for Cracker Barrel right now? Like, I don't know. It just
all those things
pieced together. And I was just like, oh my God, like I smell like the gift shop.
What if you go to Cracker Barrel
time.
right now and find out Dr. Squatch is sold there? You know Dr. Squatch is sold in Walmart now.
Really?
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah, they're not exclusive.
You could still subscribe.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, they're not exclusive. But they're not exclusive. Like they used to be like a niche thing where it was like, it was cool and it was like kind of, different and out there and like, it was $1, like the Dollar Shave Club or whatever,
Right.
And now you can just go buy that shit at Walmart.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw it there the other day.
That's cool. Good for them, man. To know that a small business that grew to such a large company
grew
now
or
they sell
got
at
bought.
Walmart.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't see the ads for it as much.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So I still have two of the Batman sets still with the soaps in them and stuff. I haven't
How much do
them.
you think they go for online?
I don't know. I'm wondering now. Because if they're probably not doing stuff like that if they're selling them at Walmart
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
I should have held on to the Star Wars one too.
Yep.
But
you scrubbed your body with Chewbacca.
They didn't have Chewbacca.
I don't know. I don't
Darth
know.
Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Yoda.
So you scrub your body with Yoda?
Yeah.
You Yoda your body hard. Like, scrubbed hard. Be clean, you will.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
did you watch the new Batman?
No, we talked about this. No.
Oh yeah.
Stop. Go back. So what age? High school? What did you say?
I said that like 2000.
2000 for sure.
I would probably actually go back to the 90s to tell you the truth.
Well, the reason why I was going to say is because the coolest part.
95.
This is going to sound
so I can warn Tupac.
So this is
not to go to Vegas that weekend.
Yeah. And how old were you in 95?
5.
Yeah. So he's gonna be like, "What'd you say, little kid? Don't go to Vegas." That's cute.
I fucked your mom, and then walks away.
No, but I was gonna ask you. Here's the cool part. I was gonna say this. This is gonna make me sound old. I don't give a fuck. The coolest part about growing up in the 90s, and you were on the tail end of this, so you kind of actually this counts. I don't want to say this counts for you, but it does count for you.
I was 3 months. I missed the 80s by 2.5 months. Okay,
I understand.
So.
No, it's not. No, hold on.
You saying I'm not a 90s kid?
It's not. It's not that. No, it's not that. It's not that. What I'm about to say is the cool advantage is that you didn't have to deal with social media.
And
Because this type of fucked up shit that we did as teenagers, there's no record of it anywhere.
But here's the thing, honestly, if there's one thing about the world that I could change,
You would take out social media?
take out social
Would you take it out? Like, would you just get rid of it?
Yes.
Well, would you get rid of Facebook, Instagram, all of it?
Yes.
Twitter,
Yep.
all of it?
Yep.
You think it's detrimental to the society's ability to learn things at the speed of light, so to speak?
I think
it's... Go ahead.
I think that it has damaged society
It's fair.
severely. I feel like
But
that-
why?
because
In what
it's like-
sense?
because now everyone has a voice.
Everybody had a voice before.
Right, everybody had a voice before, but now the people whose voice didn't really even honestly matter has a voice.
Okay. It's a dick thing to say. Everybody's
No,
voice matters.
I don't mean
But
it like that. It was just like, I don't know. I feel like ever since social media, I feel like depression has been at its highest because now you're hearing more and more about the bad shit that goes on in the world.
Right.
And
And more of like being people comparing themselves to others.
And to others, and so now, it's just, and then there's a lot of other people shaming others.
Right.
On social media, there's a lot of like cyberbullying became a
Right.
fucking thing. I mean, it was still a thing before with like AIM and instant messengers and all of that.
Right.
But it wasn't nearly like what it is now. I mean, I don't know. I think social media has kind of ruined humanity.
I don't know if it's humanity. I know it's definitely ruined Hollywood.
Yeah. For sure.
I think it's definitely ruined Hollywood because now you can't do anything in Hollywood if you're not on social media.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, you have to be seen. You have to be able to stay relevant. You have to be, you know what I'm saying? The fans want to be able to touch you or see you or know what you're doing at any given time. So these actors or these people that are not on social media, you know, like Tom Cruise. Like, he's not on Instagram, Facebook. He's not on any. He has fan pages, yeah.
You had to bring up Tom Cruise 2 episodes in a row?
Yeah. I know how much it fires you up, but my point, I don't know any other example.
How about Tom Hanks?
Okay, but Tom Hanks is on social media.
Oh.
He is on Twitter. He
Adam
is on-
Sandberg.
Isn't he?
He's on Facebook, and he has
Okay.
one friend,
Okay.
and it's Mark Zuckerberg.
Sweet.
Because he told Mark in an interview I saw, he's like, I didn't have Facebook, and then I met Mark Zuckerberg, and I was like, I will start a Facebook if you set it up for me, and you're my only friend. I thought it was genius. I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, but again, here's the thing: are they on Twitter? A lot of them are. A lot of people are.
Yeah.
So
See, I don't use Twitter, and I feel like that's a big Hollywood thing.
And it is. I've started our podcast. I've started diving more into the Twitter for our podcast. I know that. So I've just started doing jokes and running my stupid mouth off like a dumbass on Twitter, but it's fine. Anywho,
Bill Hader does not have Instagram.
okay, but again, going forward, but all these people that don't have this type of thing, but someone who is in Hollywood that doesn't have social media at all, on no stretch, becomes a mystery. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't know what they do on a day-to-day, or you don't know what... So when they show up somewhere, everyone goes, oh, let me get a photo, let me get a picture, let me go... You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they lose their goddamn mind because there isn't another way to see that person all the time.
Right.
Like, this is a moment. You either take that moment or don't. And it's been very, for myself, even, you know, wanting to start and doing the stand-up and doing acting and all that other stuff, it was a very, I don't want to say fine line or anything, but it was something I actually debated for a long time was, am I going to go the social media route? Should I cancel everything I have now and just become quiet?
And, you know...
But the problem is, so much of the business now is moving to be done on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about... Can I just have a LinkedIn?
You can, but nobody goes on LinkedIn.
Exactly.
Nobody really. You know what's funny is
I thought about actually
I've
deleting all my socials.
I've actually found celebrities on LinkedIn or whatever, and the thing is with LinkedIn's kind of like the Wild West. It's kind of like everybody's there to talk about business, and nobody talks about business. They either people are just bragging about some promotion they got, or people are posting, "Hey, who wants to get hired for this job?" And then nobody can. It's always like a jump through hoop situation to try to get the job. But
Right.
because I'm on LinkedIn, but I don't use it. I don't use LinkedIn for what it's for. Like I don't use LinkedIn to try to find employees for for the show or for interns or anything like that. I use it just to post our filthy trivia when the new episodes come out. I literally use LinkedIn like it's Instagram.
Right.
I'm like click, ding, ding. Like I don't care. It doesn't matter. Here's the reason why.
So
if people see it, and I want everyone to know when we have a new episode out. I want everyone to know when we've got something funny to say or put out there. I want people to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting paid to put it on LinkedIn. I'm not getting paid to put stuff on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So this is purely me putting it out there just to be entertaining. So yeah, I'm going to use LinkedIn, Twitter. There was an app I was using for a while called Firework. And it was like the ability to like when you would film something or whatever, like this way or whatever, you could actually turn your phone and it would show more of the area that you were filming. The app is gone now, but for a while there, the Rayhart Rundown was on Firework.
Right on.
But yeah. So anyway, but like I was saying, like the advantage to my age and growing up in the 90s is there was no record of the dumb bullshit we did.
Yeah.
And you were kind of you were in that same boat.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, like AIM, the instant messenger and stuff, which I already know. As soon as I said AIM earlier,
yeah,
everyone watched and just went, "Oh my god, I remember that."
Yeah, AIM, Yahoo Messenger.
Yeah, AOL.
Yeah,
you've got mail. Was the last dude? I still know people that use AOL.com as their fucking email.
At what point in our lives? And I was going to use this in my stand-up, but I'm just going to say it now. Screw it. At what point in our lives did things change to where back in the day it was like you heard you've got mail and you were excited. You were like, oh. And you get on there and you click.
Right.
Now
it's like 38 missed emails.
Yeah, now you go to the mailbox.
Do I want to make my penis bigger?
But now you go to your mailbox and if somebody sent you a letter, you're like, oh. You know what I'm saying? You get it?
Yeah.
Like when did that tide change? I missed that day. I must have been asleep or off or something because I missed the day when everyone got irritated with email and it switched. Because before you get junk mail, you're like, oh, you would go to the mailbox and you would throw half of it away.
Yeah. I still do pretty much.
Yeah. But if somebody sent you a letter, you would actually be more excited to open that and read it than you would be to click an email now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what's funny is that you reminded me of something. The other day I was checking the mail. I was looking for the bark box, and I'm going through and I'm just all like, okay, don't want another credit card. Don't want that credit card. No, I already know what my credit score is. You know, like I'm just like going through.
Right.
And then I saw a letter and I was like, wait, what? It was to Freya Rayhart.
Boom.
And I'm like, why the fuck is my dog getting mail? Like
you walk in, you're like, Freya, you got mail. She's like, yeah, thanks. I've been waiting for that. What is
that
it?
my stimulus check?
Yeah.
No, but I open it up and it's a birthday card from Chewy.com, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It just threw me off.
What if it was a check from OnlyPaws?
What the fuck have you been doing while I'm at work?
She's like, whatever, leave that webcam on again.
Dude, if I was getting checks
because people were
OnlyPaws,
because people were masturbating to your dog, that's gross.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go that far, but now you got me thinking.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna copyright? just
I'm just
right out the gate.
What if I like?
All right, we'll take a minute here and take a break from the episode to talk about Headliner. Headliner is the easiest way to get your podcast onto social media, from short clips for reels and stories, all the way to full episodes of YouTube. You can put complete episodes of YouTube using Headliner. We use them for our captions, I know, on our clip channel, our YouTube clip channel. So we actually use Headliner at the bottom for all those words that you see pop up when you're watching. Maybe you see it on Instagram, or you've seen it on even Twitter or TikTok. Those captions at the bottom, Headliner takes care of those for us, so we don't have to literally type them all in. They actually do it, and it works like magic.
Yeah, and right now our fans can get up to 14 days, you get 14 days
Right.
for free of the pro version. All you have to do is go to rayhartrundown.com/headliner.
So check out headliner.com. Hey, everybody, we'll take a minute here to talk about campsite.bio.
Yes. Campsite.bio started as a solution to the one link issue on Instagram, commonly known as your website or bio link. Campsite.bio works as a landing page for your social accounts. It can be used on any social platform where you want to share all of the links for your brand.
Get a profile set up in less than 2 minutes and stay in control of your branding to create the bio link that matches you. They offer premium links, advanced analytics, and collaborations. So you could have somebody else actually take care of your bio link. Did you know that? Campsite is the only brand link you will actually ever need.
Yeah, that's right. And a matter of fact, right now you can get a 10-day free trial and a $10 credit towards a pro account. All you have to do is go to rayhartrundown.com/campsite.
So yeah, that's right. So check out campsite.bio. What if you started a bullshit social media app called Only Pause that was a gag where people would post pictures of their dog?
Not even pictures, but just live feed video of just their dog just chewing on a bone, just doing whatever, and then
but it's only dog stuff.
Or only paws. It could be cats. It could be dogs. It could be it's your pet. You have cute little videos of your pet. That you know how many people used to love watching just cat videos?
Yeah, there's still lol cats
now
on the internet.
Now it's only paws, but like OnlyFans, where you just subscribe to the one dog that you love. You know how many subscribers Grumpy Cat would have got?
Oh, yeah.
Patent pending, copyright right here on the Rayhart Rundown.
Right now, today's
June
date.
12th, 2022 at 10:06 p.m.
Boom.
So,
dude,
that's
find the right
actually not a
people.
bad idea.
Find the right
It's
people.
not actually a bad
Do it.
idea. A social media for your pets.
Called Only Pause. I don't think you could use Only Pause. I think it would
Why
probably
not?
have to be, I don't know, because OnlyFans
OnlyFans
might
owns
have a
that
problem.
too.
I don't know.
Fuck them.
You started OnlyFans yet?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Why
It doesn't have to be naked time every single time you do OnlyFans.
if I start OnlyFans, okay, I'm gonna do it right.
You're gonna leave a comment down below if you want Adam to start an OnlyFans. Yo, if all of a sudden there's people making comments like, "Yeah, do it," guess what, motherfucker? it was gonna be happening.
If you see my taint, pineapple juice. It's over.
Pineapple juice. It's over.
I'm ending all subscriptions. I think they're saying if I see your taint, yeah, pineapple.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel.
Have you seen the new Jurassic Park? Jurassic World?
Do you want to talk about it?
Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
No.
Do you want to talk about it? I have not seen it, but I already know everything about it. Because
I want to see it.
Okay.
Is it good? Is it bad?
Do you want to talk about it?
Just is it good or bad?
Do you want to really know?
It makes you.
Did you watch Top Gun?
So bad. Fuck no! I told you no. I'm not going to.
And I'm not going to see Jurassic Park. Exactly. I was going to, remember? I said, yeah, you and I should go. And then I heard all about it. And I went, what the fuck? And now I'm not. Now I'm going to wait for it to come on.
No, I'll go see it. I'm still going to go see it.
Go to see it. Go see it. That way you can come back and do a review on it.
Okay.
Do that. Go see
Finished
it.
Halo.
Go see it. Hold on. Before you get into that. Go see it. Come back and do a review on it. Because I'm curious on what... Here's the thing. I already know the whole storyline.
Okay.
Because somebody was talking to me about it, and they were like, I can't wait for you to go see it. I'm like, well, why? Is it that good? They're like, no. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I want you to talk about it on your show. And I'm like, oh, you want me to rip it? And they're like, you're probably going to. If you rip Top Gun, you're going to rip this. And I'm like, okay, just tell me then. Just tell me what you experienced. And they told me the whole thing, and I was just like...
You want to know a fun fact about Top Gun?
Yes.
Remember the scene that Val Kilmer was in?
Yes.
Yeah, he has pretty much completely lost his voice.
Right.
They actually used an AI
Right.
to copy his voice from back in the day and used it to dub over.
I did know that. I didn't talk about it on the because we were so going the whole fuck Top Gun route, but
Yeah.
I did know that actually going in. It does. You would not know it. They sync it perfect. I mean, they do their homework on it.
Yeah.
You know, but they sync it perfectly. So.
But yeah, no, I'll probably because my power's gonna be out tomorrow,
Yes, you might as well go see it.
so I'll probably go see it tomorrow. Yeah, and then we'll talk about it. I did finish Halo.
Did you?
Yeah,
The
what's
game or the series,
the series.
dude? From the last time we talked about it, that was I haven't watched it since then. So
I gave it a 1.5?
I don't know. Are you going to jump it back?
Negative something?
Yeah, something like that. You were over it back big time.
I move it to a 3.
Oh,
I'm moving
so it
to
redeems itself later on.
Yeah,
Okay.
the series
Fair enough.
finale was like, all right, that was bitching.
Do you think?
that was
do you
pretty
think?
badass.
Because it got a lot of online hate. Do you think?
It got a season 2?
No, I knew it was going. Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a season if you throw enough money at people. You can get a season 2. But do you think that they amped up because they recorded them ahead of time before they released them? But the question is I wonder if they looked at it when they were sitting there doing the editing, going, "We're gonna need to spice it up towards the end because
It's boring.
this shit's boring."
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's
Just
my
as a
other
filmmaker.
Thing. Here's my other thing. Okay, I have a question for you, since you
Go ahead.
seem to know a lot about Hollywood.
Right.
You're a big guy. Why is it that in every single futuristic or space movie,
Sci-fi. Go ahead.
sci-fi? Thank
Yeah.
you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I'm fucking tired. But any sci-fi movie that has to do with space, why is there always big, wide, fucking open corridors of just nothing? Think about that. Think about, you
I have
saw
an answer,
Halo
but go ahead.
a little bit. The lab had one table,
Yeah.
some walls. There's no fucking plant. There's no pin dartboard thing on the fucking wall. There's no pictures on the wall. It's just fucking big open rooms of nothingness.
Yeah.
Why?
Um.
To make you feel like you're in a prison while you're supposed to be at work?
No. The idea there's an aesthetic that has been common with most sci-fis. Star Trek was one to actually not do it as much. But if you look at different sci-fis like Star Wars, everything kind of looks
Yeah,
old.
Star Wars.
Hold on.
Did you watch Obi-Wan?
Hold on. No,
Okay.
hold on. But everything in Star Wars in the movies looks, depending on where they're at, will look run down or broken, or it looks very jaggedy, right? Star Trek, everything looks very smooth, very sleek, but still homey. Like they still use brighter colors, or you know what I'm saying, like very soft colors to make it look comfortable. So when they do, like, anytime they do a science lab in any film, whether it's sci-fi or whatever, the science labs are usually white or blue. They're opened and airy and look very cold. The idea is to give the illusion of cold. So the less that they have in there, the more desolate it looks and the colder the feeling it is supposed to give you. For a lot of sci-fi stuff, most of the time they go, if they're not
28,000
if they're
square
not gonna
foot room with one table in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Because the room doesn't exist. Because the room is digital. It's all done behind a green screen.
I know that.
It's all in the green room.
I understand
So
that.
here's the thing. They're like, why am I going to digitize a fish tank or whatever if I don't have to. If they're just going to make cold, desolate, boring.
I just think it's lazy.
Could be.
Build a fish tank.
Could be.
Okay. Just go eat the cheesecake.
But you played the game. So did the aesthetics match the game?
Of like the ship and everything, yeah.
So there you go. You're answering your own question now. So I mean, a lot of the stuff is built
okay,
around.
Star Wars.
Right.
Okay. Fucking
I just
big,
told you.
wide ass, open ass fucking rooms of nothingness.
Where?
You
In the
haven't watched
palace?
Obi-Wan.
Okay. Is it?
Or in the palace.
In Amidala's palace, in
Yeah.
the grandeur of the palace, which the idea behind it is to have the really tall ceilings, like 25, 35-foot ceilings, to make it look like a palace. To have that big open king type room, like on Game of Thrones style, where it was just nothing.
with just 2 chairs in it.
Yep, that's common. That's common. To have that, it's to show a sense of power and to show a sense of like
waste
I
space.
have all of this extra space and you don't. That's why even the people have like little huts and their houses are like tiny and their bed is next to their stove and you know what I'm saying?
You should watch Obi-Wan.
It's a whole thing. I don't have time. I
really
haven't
good.
finished watching The Mandalorian, so that's how much non-time I have.
So you got to watch Mandalorian season 1 and season 2, and then you have to watch Book of Boba.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Kind of
there's a
felt bad for
whole
Book of Boba,
thing. It didn't get the love that it was supposed to get.
which is why in the last like few episodes, I felt like I was just watching Mandalorian again because
Yeah.
they brought him into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
finish
it
off
was
the
a whole.
season, and I was like
It was like a whole thing.
nobody gives a fuck about Boba Fett anymore. It's all about
Yeah. So
Mando. So, but anyhow, that's just my thing. It's just like every single time I'm watching, I'm just like, dude, like, you put a couch over there,
right. They
a
won't.
cot
Nope.
to be like you're sleeping in the lab, fucking something. I would say the lab on iRobot, well done, well done. You had like fucking machines everywhere that like lab people
On
would
what?
use. iRobot,
With Will Smith?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I watched that once. No, I don't remember.
The lab that he was thrown out of and they found the robot in. There's
Sure.
like fucking machines everywhere and a cot and like.
But again,
pillow
it's
and
different.
blanket.
It's different for
It's-
every movie.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Put a fucking plant
No,
in a big ass corridor and just put a plant in the corner.
not going
for
to.
me. Just for me.
nobody. They don't have plants in space. There was no plants.
Why not?
Because
You need oxygen.
yeah, well, they don't have time to water it. The water would just. My question is okay. Since we're talking about space programs, real quick. My question is why were there ever seatbelts on any of the spacecrafts? Like Star Trek or Star Wars or any of that stuff. Did they ever? If you ever like, even in the Marvel movies, if they ever like, oh, buckle in. Why? Because they're gravitational. You know. The
artificial
the
gravity.
artificial gravity puts them to the floor. So if the ship was flying upside down, how would you know?
Right.
So why do you need a seatbelt?
And so whenever it does seem to fail, why do they go flying back?
Why do
When
they?
have gravity?
Yeah.
Artificial
Why?
gravity keeping them where they are. Wow, that's a good point.
So yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, I mean, Marvel movies tend to fuck things up, kind of like time travel.
What are you talking about? Did you talk about the? Did you see the multiverse thing? Did you see Doctor Strange yet?
No,
Oh,
I was talking about Avengers, Endgame, and
didn't they explain all
Infinity
that?
War, on how it's not possible because I've seen Back to the Future, and that's not how that works.
They said that in the movie though, right? Are you talking about how they said the Back to the Future thing? Did you see it?
Oh, yeah, when it came out,
And they bring up Back to the Future.
it's still not possible, dude. How are you gonna go back? Okay, Bob.
They bring it up. They bring up Back to even Ant-Man
If
brings
I
up how
went-
come it doesn't. How what about Back to the Future? And they explain why it doesn't work that way.
If I went back into 1 month,
Okay.
okay, and I took this off of the desk, it's gone.
Okay.
Now I jump forward
Right.
1 month. How would this still be here?
It wouldn't.
Exactly. That's my problem with Avengers.
What?
They went back in time, took the Infinity Stone before
Thanos got it.
Thanos got it,
Right.
which means when he got there,
It would have never been there. He would have never completed his thing. It would have never It would have never worked. It didn't work.
Right.
Sorry, you guys tried. I give you props, but no, didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't like it. All the other Marvel movies really fucking cool. The Avengers Endgame whole Thanos thing didn't make any fucking sense. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, they did explain. I don't remember how they explained it, but that doesn't.
Have you seen the trailer for Black Adam?
No, I know it just dropped the other day.
Oh, dude, it looks good.
DC's struggling.
Yeah.
DC is struggling.
Well,
Now there's talks of Jason Momoa going to Marvel.
ouch.
Yep.
Damn. They're fucking losing everybody to Marvel, huh?
Yep.
Fucking Henry Cavill.
All of them.
Yeah.
Marvel's a huge studio.
Yeah.
I mean, if Marvel dangled the money in front, I mean, The Rock's doing Black Adam, but if they came to The Rock and was like, money, bye,
Right.
deuces. Did you hear about Morbius?
Huh?
Did you hear about Morbius?
The vampire movie?
Yeah. You hear how it came out? It
And
came
I
out
heard it came out.
and flopped.
Yeah, and then I heard nothing about it ever again besides
Oh, it's
Chris
a joke.
D'Elia making fun of it. Morbius.
It's a joke right now. It's a huge internet joke right now. So Morbius came out. Nobody went to see it. It flopped the weekend it came out. I don't even know what weekend it came out. That's how much I wasn't even paying attention. Nobody went and see it. Everybody made internet memes about it being bad and how it flopped. Sony saw all this internet stuff about it and thought it was trending and re-released it in theaters.
And it flopped again.
And it flopped again. Now there's a petition on change.org that says, hey, Sony, release Morbius a third time. We were all busy that weekend. And you can sign it. Seriously, it's on there. On change.org. So there's a petition to have it released a third time. And everyone's like, isn't it just going to flop again? And the answer is yes.
It has 18,488
I told you it
signatures, and now it has 18,489 signatures.
I told you. How funny is that? Yeah, so Sony...
Display my name and comment on this petition.
So Sony...
Where can I comment?
I don't know. So Sony released the whole thing, and all because of an internet meme.
Every minute, someone somewhere is second guessing what they're about to say. We're all guilty of it, shaming ourselves into silence for fear of not fitting in.
It's time we break the silence. It's time we celebrate the little weirdos that we are. It's time we beat the shame of life. And with that being said,
I thought you were going to take a different. I thought you were going to be like, and the shame of life.
and with that being said, right now our fans get 20% off of The Works, the full package of The Shame of Life. If you go to theshameoflife.com. What's the code that they have to use to get 20% off of The Works?
Rundown 20.
Rundown 20. Just use that at checkout to get yourself 20% off of The Works. Now, The Works is the entire package, all of the Shame of Life cards.
It's an amazing game.
So you might as well just buy everything. You might as well just get it all.
Yeah,
You're going to want to play it all.
Do it. Go big.
So with that being said,
Go big or go home.
check it out. shameoflife.com. Okay, you ready? You want to do filthy trivia?
Yeah.
You said you're watching you play on your phone.
Bam. Sign.
This is a quick one. It's not even that gross. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This disgusting medieval remedy is making a comeback and is used today in some hospitals to treat leg ulcers, pressure sores, and infected wounds. Is it A, leeches, B, live snails, C, maggots, or D, cat piss?
Say the question one more time.
This disgusting medieval remedy is making a comeback and is used today in some hospitals to treat leg ulcers, pressure sores, and infected wounds. Was it leeches,
Give me 50-50.
live snails, maggots,
Actually,
or cat piss?
Don't give me 50-50.
Okay.
Just tell me what it treats again.
leg ulcers, pressure sores, and infected wounds.
Did you flip the thing?
I did not. So you have extra time.
Sweet. Maggots.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good job.
So it was between that and leeches.
Well, that would have been your 50-50, actually.
Yeah, that's
maggots
what I
and
figured.
leeches.
I knew you were going to do that, so that's why I just...
Because
I don't even
the other two are
remember what
stupid.
the other two questions...
Yeah, the other two were
ones-
snails and cat piss. The other two
Yeah.
were stupid. So
No, human pee on jellyfish stings works, apparently. And so then, I don't know what... I still don't even remember what you said before.
Snails.
Snails, yeah, that's nothing. But leeches... if something's like swollen or something like that, they'll help take like the blood down and all of that. But maggots actually help eat the bad bacteria that cause infection on wounds. So that's why I chose maggots.
Well, you got it right. Good job. Good job.
So because leeches have been used for medical things as well, but
that was And again,
but that one's
all
I feel like
medieval.
was more commonly known.
But they were all medieval. I don't know if all of them were, but they were definitely medieval practices.
I forgot where I learned that from. I know it was a movie.
You sure it wasn't the medieval fair? Have you ever been to a medieval fair?
Yeah.
I want to go.
You've never been to one?
No. I was
What?
Hold on. I was looking it up. No, because the closest one is New York, North New
No,
York.
it's not.
There's not one in the summertime in Florida. The next one might be October, but there's nothing happening in the summer of Florida. It's hot as balls down here. Medieval fair, no. There was one in North New York or whatever, and I was like, maybe. And Jen was like, no. But I want to go. I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
I've been. So they actually have it was jousting.
Yeah.
They have the jousting. They've got people walking on wheels, breathing fire and shit.
And see, here's the cool
all
part
of
is that
that.
I was like, I'm always intrigued
they have
because
the night fights. Honestly, the best part of the medieval fair though are the bar wenches.
Okay.
So they have a pub, of course,
Right.
set up a beer tent or whatever, and you go, and there's two actresses that are the bar wenches.
Okay.
And they usually sit up on the bar or whatever, and they just like fucking roast people.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're hilarious. And then there's an actual bar wench show where you go and sit down, and they put on this freaking hilarious comedy show for you. It's a lot of fun.
So, yeah, I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go and check it out. I was like, I was literally looking it up or whatever.
Dude, I remember going to the bar wench thing.
When you went, did you dress up?
Leg. No, I don't do that.
Why?
I don't dress up.
You won't dress up? You won't dress up, or you? I'm gonna dress up. I might dress up.
As Obi-Wan?
I don't know. I've never gone, but if you're gonna go, you might as well do it, even if it's something simple. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to show. I don't want to show up there in a Rayhart rundown shirt.
Why not?
I don't know, because that takes out of the whole.
You gotta go dress as Captain Jack Sparrow?
Maybe. I don't think he fits into the. Does he fit? I don't think.
You might blend quite well.
You
with
might,
people that
actually,
dress
yeah.
up to go to that type of thing.
I don't know. I know we have fans and Patreons that dress up and go. For sure.
That's cool.
So.
It's just not my thing.
No, I get it. But I think here's why I was intrigued though. Here's why I was intrigued. I was intrigued because a medieval fair or a Comic-Con or something like that is a whole bunch of people that are passionate about like the arts. Do you see what I'm saying? Like something artistic or something from history or whatever, blah 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 blah. They're very
Don't get me wrong. If there was a Viking fair and you said, let's dress up as Vikings, I'd probably be like,
okay, but
fucking hey, let's do it.
But you could. But doesn't the medieval? Okay, but doesn't the medieval fair? Doesn't that qualify? Doesn't the Vikings qualify as part of the medieval times?
I mean, yeah, technically.
So, dude, let's fucking go as Vikings, bro. I'll fucking face paint. I don't even give shit.
Get some chainmail,
dude. Yeah,
axes.
We got okay. Here's the thing: we have plenty of time from
get face
now.
tattoos.
We have plenty of time from. No. no face tattoos.
Fake ones.
We have to get.
I'll shave my head.
But plenty of time, whatever. But my point is, plenty of time from now until November to come up with. But I'm pretty sure Vikings, dude. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost 100% because they have like axes, right? They do axe throwing and shit.
Yeah,
that's Viking shit, dude. I'm down. I'd say, dude, yeah. I know it's corny and dumb. I don't even care, but.
See, I just never understood as dressing up as Wonder Woman to go see the new Wonder Woman movie.
Okay, I didn't say I'm like, hey, let's dress up as Marvel characters and go to Regal. Okay, we're not dressing up as dinosaurs to show up at the Jurassic Park.
Oh,
you would.
I would.
See, and I know you would.
I would. That T-Rex costume that you see on all the fucking TikTok videos and shit. Oh, I would so wear that and sit in the movie theater and eat my popcorn.
A friend of mine has it, T-Rex. Actually. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's so awesome.
It's crazy, but
I want those ones, and I want the suit that's inflatable, where it looks like an alien is kidnapping you.
Those ones are hilarious,
dude. I love it, dude. There was a kid that pulled it off.
I saw it.
He's like, Dad, help me! And he's like, started running. That kid needed to get an Oscar.
I saw
that. Was very well done on his part.
Yeah. There was somebody at one of the kids. I saw a kid at Disney dressed as Woody, riding on the back of like a horse or like it was an inflatable type thing, and it was adorable, you know. Anyways, but yeah, I would totally. I mean, I'm telling you, I think Vikings are part of it. I think
there was
because they do witches and knights and Vikings and wizards and. Like, it's anything in that medieval type. I don't want to say Harry Potter, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that look. So, yeah, I would do it. Hell yeah, why not? Fucking, it's 1 day? 2 days? Where's it at?
Sarasota. Sarasota Medieval Fair, November 5th through the 27th on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, screw it. Do it. You think I'm fucking around? I will reach out to them at we'll do the podcast there. You think I'm kidding? It'll be the Rayhart ye old rundown. I don't even care. I'll do it. Whatever. It's fun. It's fun because it's everybody there is just there to be goofy and dumb.
Thou Rayhart ye old rundown.
Dude, but you see, like, everybody there is literally there to be. I mean, let's be honest, it's to kind of be goofy and dumb. Nobody's serious.
Right.
They may act serious or whatever, but nobody's trying to be that guy. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's probably why Comic Cons and like the Medieval Fair or these sci-fi conventions or whatever is so much fun to go to, even if you don't dress up. I'm not saying we have to. I'm saying it would probably be fun too, just because we would literally blend in and people would want to talk to us regardless. But I think it would just be, I don't know. I think I've always, like, again, I haven't gone to one since before 2020. So the last one I went to a comic convention or whatever. Did I ever tell you about that?
Or at Bell Tower?
Yeah. The one locally. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah. No, I heard all about that.
Did I tell you how I ended up almost in the panel?
No. I heard about the lady in the wheelchair that got stuck in the door.
I don't remember that. I don't think it was the same year.
But go ahead.
No, some of the actors and stuff that we worked with, I'm not going to say anybody's name, but that we worked with was on previous projects, were there.
I know who you're talking about.
Were there doing a talk, and I sat in the back at first because I was like, you know, I'm not going to draw attention to myself. But I was going to ask questions all, hey, did you, you know, and I ended up getting called out and then ended up answering some questions myself. And I'm like, okay, I need to go. I need to leave. It's my time. I have to go. Because I'm not there. I wasn't there for that. I wasn't trying to take anybody's spotlight. You know what I'm saying? I just was trying to have fun. But yeah, I haven't been in since before the pandemic. Oh, I want to go check something. I want to go check one of those.
Oh, the pandemic.
That's good times.
Sweet pandemic. That was a good year.
That was a good year where you get to stay home and hang out.
Oh my god, I miss it so much, dude.
You could do that still.
You don't need $1 million. To
You
do
don't
nothing.
need $1 million to be.
Look at my cousin. He's broke. Don't do shit.
That's what I'm trying to say. You don't need all of Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how the hell you have.
So here's the
I don't know
thing.
how you have how you have any energy at all. If you're
So-
tired, if you're tired now, just sitting here doing the podcast, how are you have any energy to handle a puppy?
So
I don't get it.
I was walking Freya through downtown, and this guy, he's one of the door guys at one of the bars. He looks at me. He's like, "Oh man, she's cute. I have 4." I was like, I'm sorry. You must be meaning like you have 4 minutes to talk about this because there's no way you have 4 huskies. Like, are you insane? He's like, "No, I've got 4 huskies." I was like, "Fucking how?" Like, one of this one is driving me nuts. How the fuck do you have 4? He goes, "Dude, 4 is easier than 1." I was like, "Huh? That sounds 4 times harder."
It's 4 times more expensive.
They're pack animals.
It's 4 times more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they rely on each other.
Right. Which
So
means
they
you don't become the leader anymore.
So
they decide amongst themselves who's in charge.
Right. So
you don't get a vote.
So they rely on each other.
All right, so you're going to get 3 more?
I'm not saying that.
I don't want to hear it.
I might get 1 more.
Do it. I'm not dealing with it. You know that.
But I'm probably not a husky. Probably will not get a husky. I might get a golden.
Okay. That's what you should have got from the jump.
I know.
Your life could be
I
easier.
might get the half golden, half German Shepherd. Now that I've seen that, because that thing was fucking adorable.
Yeah.
Bob, magic finger.
I can't.
Magic finger.
Oh, yeah, magic finger time.
Show him.
Magic finger time. Check out this dog. Whoop.
So cute. Look at that freaking thing. So cute. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that one. That one.
Yeah,
That
I was
one
going to say, I don't know if you're
specific
going to
one.
find that one specifically.
I'm getting that one.
But, like, get rid of that. Okay. Yeah,
So freaking cute.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about getting another dog to keep this one busy. Because as of right now, she will not leave my side.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I've got nothing for you on this front.
On a better note,
I've got nothing for you on this front because I've got a lot of shit to do and a lot of places to go. And actually having big ass dogs is more of a hang up now than anything. So in the next few years, I got a lot of shit coming up. So
right on.
that's what I say. It's all you. That is all you. That is not me. I've done it. That's the other side of the coin is that when you get to the later stage in life with a dog, the deterioration in them getting old, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, because most people, I don't mean anything by this, but most people don't ever have to like watch their kids grow old and die. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you do with a dog.
Right.
And so it's like, it's hard. I mean, it's crushing. It's heartbreaking because they're a member of the family. And that's another thing. It's like, I don't want to do that again. Like, I'm going to have to do it now with the dogs I have. But I want in 15 more years, God, I don't have to do it again. You know, I've already had to do it like before. So like, that's another thing where it's like, oh, it's a kick in the freaking gut. I mean, like, there's no way I'm not dealing with it again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Shame of Life next time.
Next time we do the new Shame of Life, we have to talk about it for sure. On
Yeah,
the next,
'cause we got
next
the new
one.
expansion.
Here's the thing. It's the roast deck. This
is gonna be
is
fun.
the roast deck.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully next week I won't be so goddamn tired.
That's the problem. You're so exhausted from working so much. But this is the idea behind the roast. I'll just do a little promo here real quick for the roast deck. It's just a new card from the Shame of Life. I'll use magic finger one more time. Ooh, magic finger one more time. Ooh, and pull it up here. There you go. It's a close-up picture of it. The roast deck here, the roast pack, is new from the Shame of Life. But it's basically it's the ability to drop somebody's name into something, into a question or a situation, and then it's really it's interesting if anything else. So, anyways, we'll play it next time. So, episode 93, we're going to be doing the roast pack of Shame of Life. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh yes.
So that you subscribe and ring the bell, so you can be notified for the next episode. This way you'll know, and you'll be able to come back and see us play the roast pack, The Shame of Life. Right? So there's that. So with that being said, Peacocks Up. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next week.
Bye now.
Bye now.